Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Krista, and I'm here to do some Celtic Reiki on you. Today's Celtic Reiki healing is going to be a very, very deep cleansing / fresh start, paired with a very, very grounding, stabilizing, centering, protecting energy. For me, this is just kind of your basic, Reiki healing. It's not any kind of special theme like the other ones I do. This is just very straightforward, let's get ourselves right for the day. Let's get cleansed. Let's get grounded. Let's get protected. So without further ado, that's what we're going to do. Please go ahead and get comfortable, lying down or seated. I encourage you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold at the top of your breath, and then slowly release the breath out through your mouth. In through the nose, hold, out through the mouth. In through the nose, hold, out through the mouth. Let's just do one with a big sigh. Do it in through your nose, hold, and then let out a big sigh when you breathe out your mouth. Now you can return to whatever pace of breathing is comfortable for you. And we're going to get started with a little bit of rain stick to get some of that cleansing, refreshing feeling that we get from the sound of rain. And then to further this water cleansing, we're going to do a little Florida water mist over your body, over the chakra line, charged by the full moon. Just going to do a little spray. Right. Then I always love to do a good smoke cleanse. So we will go ahead and do a smoke cleanse after this water cleanse. I tend to like to do the smoke after the Florida water because I think the Florida water might be flammable, and I do not want to start a fire after I've just sprayed the water. So we'll just go ahead and get this Palo Santo lit. It always takes a little time to light this, which in my opinion is a good way to ground, exercise some patience, and really get mindful with what's going on. I find on the camera you can't ever see the smoke quite as well as you see it in person, but please trust me when I say that it is smoking. And we're just waving this smoke cleanse above your body, down at your feet where you're rooted into the earth, and up the chakra line from the root to the sacral, to the solar plexus, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye, to the crown. And then now time for some really powerful cleansing with my lovely big selenite wand that I love to use. This just feels like a really powerful cleansing tool. So we're just going to go in and kind of cleanse out any of the muck that you picked up the past few days. This is going to break up any stagnancy in there, anything that really isn't moving and flowing, that's really stuck, that we want to get out. We're just going to go ahead and break that up with the selenite wand, with waving it over your chakra line, your front line, as well as going underneath and doing it along your back line as well, and up and around and over the feet and up from the root to the crown. After breaking that up, we're going to kind of get a little more specific and start pulling it out. Now that it's a little more free-flowing and broken up and easier to get out of the body, we're going to do that by pulling it out. And this isn't the only cleansing portion of the healing, because I'm going to go in with the Celtic Reiki symbol of Be for the birch tree and do it on each specific individual chakra. But right now, let's just kind of get rid of the gunk and muck that isn't so deeply rooted. That is a little easier to clear away on that first pass. Kind of move it down out through the bottom of your feet into Mother Earth so she can transmute this energy into something helpful and positive for us. Okay. Next up, we're going to do a quick grounding to get grounded, rooted, and protected before we start putting the Reiki energy in today. Down here at the feet, I have a very powerful grounding stone that I got at Newgrange in Ireland when I was there, placing this between your feet to really help pull this grounding energy down. I want you to focus on the bottom of your feet and imagine that they have roots growing out from beneath them into the ground, into the earth, as if your bare feet are standing on soil and the roots come out into the earth, down through the soil, down, down, down into the ground, where they meet with the network, root system of all the trees and plants that Mother Earth has given us in this world. And it is connecting with those other roots, the trees in your yard, the trees in your town, in your state or province, in your region, in your country, and even going across the world to the trees in other countries. I connected with a particular tree in Ireland that I love to connect to when I'm doing this. So if there's any trees that come to your mind that are your favorites, go to them, connect with them. Let's pull in their healing, nourishing, grounding, powerful, cleansing energy. And then all the way down to the core of the earth, connecting with the tree of life. And then soaking this energy, powerful, energetic, grounding, healing, cleansing energy up through this entire network of trees into your root system. Soaking up and going into the bottom of your feet, moving through your toes, the tops of your feet, your ankles, your shins and calves, moving this grounding, cleansing energy from the earth up into your body and into your knees, up into your upper legs and the front and the back, and around the back, bottom, and your lower spine, around the top with your thighs and your hips, your pelvic area, and your lower abdomen, into your lower back, upper back, middle back, into your chest and your heart space, moving up your chest into your shoulders and down your arms, your upper arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, each hand, each finger, this powerful cleansing, grounding, soothing, energizing energy moving through you. Back up your arms and shoulders, back into your chest, and then moving up your neck into your throat, and your chin, and your jaw, and the back of your neck, and the back of your head, and up into your cheeks and temples and nose, the space between your eyebrows, your forehead and all around your head, all around. And then these roots coming out to the top of your head and reaching up into the sky, touching the skies and pulling down all of the energy and light that we can receive from Father Sky. And then the roots are cascading back down from the sky around your body, forming a protective barrier around your body, keeping you protected from anything harmful or negative. And those roots coming down around your body back into the ground and creating a never-ending cycle of flowing energy around you and within you. And now we will go ahead and work with the Be cleansing energy on each chakra. I'm going to place this Be stave next. Actually, instead of starting with the crown, I'm going to start with the root. I'm going to work bottom up today. We're going to use this beautiful clear quartz point to really send that extra cleansing energy. So within the root chakra, Be is the Om symbol for birch, and this stands for very powerful cleansing, fresh starts. And in the root chakra, we're working with stability, security, our foundation, having a solid foundation. Things like money, health, and housing, family, and all the things that really give us our foundation and kind of keep us solid. We're going to really send this powerful cleansing, new, fresh start energy here to kind of cleanse anything that feels like it's making us not solid and not stable. So that after we do the cleansing, I will go ahead and put in a grounding, protective energy that makes us feel more solid. But right now, we're cleansing all the things that feel like they're knocking us off our block in the root. Just place it, the symbol with my hand, send the chi energy from my palms into the root. And then moving up to the sacral and doing the same cleansing, fresh start, birch energy, Be, for the sacral chakra. Sacral is our gut feelings, our intuition, our creativity, inspiration, pleasure, fun, sexuality, sensuality, romance, all the things in life that are fun. What is blocking you from receiving those things? We are cleansing that with the birch Be. Or are you doing too much of the things in here and not focusing enough on the things that keep you solid? And perhaps you're overdoing it. Or are you underdoing it? Either way, we are cleansing what is not in balance, creating more of an open flow for you to participate in the fun activities, the creative activities, feel your inspiration from a very balanced point of view. And then moving up to the solar plexus, doing the same Be, birch energy for cleansing and fresh perspective in the solar plexus, your energy center, where you lift your spirits, where you get your energy, get confidence and courage, release fears and negative self-talk, or just negative talk about other people, negative feelings about other people, where you have self-esteem. Are you overactive or underactive? Are you being too hard on yourself and too negative on yourself? Or are you placing yourself too highly above everybody else? Are you low energy, or do you have way too much energy? we're going to balance that. We're going to cleanse out the things that are preventing you from being in alignment and in balance with these energies. Really giving you that solid self-confidence, self-love, energetic spirit. And then moving up to the heart, center for love, forgiveness, kindness, compassion. Are we giving and receiving unconditional love? Are we open to receiving? Are we open to giving? Are we having compassion for ourselves and others? Are we forgiving ourselves and others? True love, kindness, forgiveness. Are you overactive or underactive in these things? Are you giving away too much? Not receiving enough? Are you giving it where it isn't being reciprocated? Or are you receiving it all and too closed off or afraid to give it? Are you letting go of resentments? Or are you brushing them off too quickly? Any grief and sorrow? Are you stifling it, or are you wallowing in it? Gonna cleanse out the things that are keeping you from achieving the balance with all of those things that the heart chakra is in charge of. The beh. And then moving up to the throat, doing the same. Are you speaking your truth? Are you doing so kindly? Do you know when to listen as opposed to speak? Are you communicating your boundaries? Are you having clear thoughts and articulating them well? Are you speaking too much and too harshly? Or not enough and too passively? We're clearing out anything that is keeping you from having balance and flow and alignment here. Placing the birch symbol so that we can cleanse what isn't serving the throat chakra, so that we can keep the alignment and flow going through each chakra up the body, moving to the third eye, intuition, higher perspective, connection to your guides, being able to hear your guides, receive the messages and downloads that your spirit team is trying to send you. Being open to a new perspective, a higher perspective, and seeing things for what they really are. Having that proper intuition. Are you being blocked from that? Or are you receiving way too many messages? Are you open to other people's messages and they're kind of bombarding you and keeping you from receiving yours or being able to filter them? So are you overactive here or underactive? We want to clear anything that is keeping you from this, from being able to function in a balanced and fully aligned flow. And then last, moving to the crown, putting this birch, new beginning, fresh perspective, cleansing energy into the crown, where we can be open to enlightenment, spiritual awakening, higher purpose. Are you blocked here? Are you too open here and receiving way too much from the environment around you that doesn't belong to you? We're going to cleanse whatever is standing in the way of having the balance you need so that you can have the flow and the alignment up and down the whole system. Birch. And now moving on to the second Celtic Reiki symbol we are going to be using today. Dur for the oak tree. This is a very solid, stable tree. It's going to be providing us much grounding, protection, stability. I'm going to be using my kyanite wand here to place this grounding energy in. First, I'm going to kind of sweep it down the legs, down to the feet, so that we can really remain grounded and rooted into Mother Earth, so that we're receiving all of her grounding energy, and then placing this specific grounding energy into the root chakra, where we've cleansed this from the things that were overactive or underactive. We are now restoring balance, centering, and groundedness in this area, and we're sealing it in with the door symbol and the kyanite. Door. And really just providing that solid, secure foundation you need to be able to function properly on a day-to-day basis. Sealing it in. Door. Grounded, protected, centered, stable, balanced. And up to the sacral, doing the same thing with this oak energy, the door. Grounding, stabilizing, centering, balancing, healing your center for creativity, pleasure, intimacy, fun, romance, sexuality, all the things that you need to be inspired to live with your creative spirit. Sealing it in, grounding it, protecting it, balancing it, centering it. Door. And moving up to the solar and doing the same. The solar plexus, your confidence, your self-esteem, positive self-talk, belief in yourself, confidence and belief in others, an energetic spirit, happiness, positivity, optimism, courage, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about others, really grounding and centering what we cleansed before that was keeping you from achieving this. We are balancing and protecting now. We are grounding, making it stable. And moving up to the heart, love, forgiveness, kindness, compassion, healing, what we cleansed before that was keeping you from achieving balance here. We are now placing the balance into this area, placing protection and groundedness into this area, and really centering and rooting, grounding this energy that is now centered and balanced. And moving up to the throat, your communication, your listening, your speaking, your boundaries, your truth, what was overactive or underactive before has now been cleansed. We are now centering, balancing, grounding, protecting that energy. Door, door, door. The oak. You are a solid, sturdy oak. And then into the third eye for your intuition, intuitive downloads, communication with your spirit team, your higher perspective, open mind, listening, receiving. What was out of sync before that we cleansed out of the way, we are now balancing, centering, grounding, rooting into this flow of alignment through your system of your oak tree. Door. And up to the crown. Door. Balancing, centering, protecting, and grounding what we cleansed before, keeping you open to that higher perspective, to spiritual enlightenment and awakening, an open mind. new ideas, while also not taking on too much from others that doesn't belong to you. Placing this door oak energy, sealing from top to bottom, creating that protected, centered, balanced, and cleansed alignment up and down, and running this down the back line, under the body, and around back the feet. Please take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top of your breath, and then let it out slowly through your mouth. On this next one, we're going to do a big sigh. So in through the nose, hold, loud sigh, breath out through the mouth. Send anything left that doesn't belong to you down into Mother Earth, into the root system. And feel yourself be cleansed and centered and whole. The fresh new perspective and a new start. Cleansed, healed energy that is protected, grounded, and balanced. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate you all being here. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, and I would love for you to like, comment on my videos. Thank you so much.